Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural, instinctive feel to a game with his freedom of movement and his dazzling ball skills. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been knocked clear. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! They want to be quick, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Thuram. Now Ronaldinho. Vitz. And it's Roberto. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. O'Shea gathers from the goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cafu. Palmeiras yet to have an attempt on goal. Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's tidy. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run. Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cafu thinks one through, and he can clear it away. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
O'Shea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross from Cafu. Thuram gets it away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pelé. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Roberto. Haaland. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Roberto. Great vision. Great chance! Pass somewhat off target. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! That's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum.
It's Pele! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Palmeiras grab the equaliser, and it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Palmeiras are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium. Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. Palmeiras come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Xavi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a good-looking delivery. Xavi tries to clear. O'Shea. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pele clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Roberto. Cafu has it in a wide position. Arsenal given another corner. Arsenal get their 4th corner. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal go into the lead. Palmeiras needing a change of fortune here. Roberto running with the ball. Oh, that's superb. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Zola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer is there to clear. And here's Zola. And he's decided to go for it. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ball's out once more. Driving forward. Well, that has not gone well.
Bom dia, mano.
Palmeiras really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Como tá na divisão?
A gente joga as partidinhas, cair, eu vou tentar subir para segunda, depois tentar subir para primeira. A primeira do dia é essa daqui, eu tô perdendo mesmo. Teste no jogador que eu peguei, fazer um teste com eles aqui.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vou já voltar a jogar, tô quase na primeira.
Tá certo.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Big chance! And oh, it's fallen loose again! And for sure, that was not one of his best. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a little off target. Serginho. Bastoni. Aimed beyond the defence. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Haaland. Xavi with a definite foul there. Oh, he's taken it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
So?
Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's McAllister. Baresi makes the interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through. Shoots! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, a breakthrough already. Hernandez. Neymar threads one in. Can he get onto this? De Bruyne. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, easy pickings there. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Fabinho. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim... And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Fabinho. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal. Oh, good spread. Messi's cross. He gets big. Musiala spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Pelé, and the through ball. Fabinho. Now it's Messi. McAllister. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
And the finish! Goal! Flamengo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Palmeiras are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hernandez aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely spread. Palmeiras takes a shot. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Fabinho. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. And claimed it back swiftly. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Zola. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. McAllister. Fabinho. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Big chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, given away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. McAllister. Fabinho. For Musiala. And it's Hernandez. And Neymar. Out for a throw. Fabinho. Musiala. And Hernandez. And it's Musiala. And Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Fabinho. Hernandez. De Bruyne, given the lift of his goal. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. And this is Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. Alaba. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name. De Bruyne. Fabinho. That is good alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Flamengo can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking for the run. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Hernandez with the delivery. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Fabinho. And it's McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Fabinho to McAllister. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now there's a real chance! Sticks it away! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Palmeiras give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's in a great position here. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Two minutes to be added on. And it's Messi. Always onto this. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! And it's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. The movement so precise, the finish. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
It's a promising position, and this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! This time surely! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Missed by a fraction. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Hullet. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Howson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho tries making a foray down the right. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's come to nothing. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Scholes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise of Dembele! And he's really put himself on the line here. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro cuts it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Cruzeiro
look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter.
Chance! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. Scholes. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Big chance, must be! It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? And this... Hazard!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Cruzeiro
are down to 10 men. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Palmeiras certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he cuts out the supply. Hazard. Now it's Scholes. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Palmeiras are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, good ball! Hazard. Cruzeiro are looking to break at pace. That pass has been well intercepted. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Yamal, and he's running through. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Zola. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal. Oh, this is a terrific run. Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thuram. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. And he's forced to go back. That's Cannavaro. Busquets. Zola. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass is just off target. Now it's Hazard. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? And a chance! Roberto Carlos is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great vision. It's Hazard! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Neymar. Always onto this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cross in. And he's taking no chances there. Yamal. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Look at the space here. Can he finish? They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of Merrigan. Hazard. It's shot a goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. Now it's Hazard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kimmich. And it's Hazard. Zola. Zola running with the... And he's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Palmeiras certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's picked his way through. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kimmich was in no mood for any of that.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Azar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. He's got away. Delivers the ball. And that was very necessary. Gets a good foot in there. That's a sharp pass. Cruzeiro needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
2 minutes to be added on. That is ended up in no man's land. And that will be the final act. Palmeiras suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Ele não mandou mensagem, não. Você acabou de rir depois. Ele, ô, aí eu indo, eu posso tá bom, depois eu falo mais. Aí ele, depois eu indo mais na frente, ei, desculpa, meu bravo, eu não tava reconhecendo, não, o bicho já tá ruim. Eu, não tem nada, não. Tu vê que eu de moto lá, no ponto dele, acho que uns 5. E no teu, 5. Tem 4, agora que eu passei. Um veio sentado na cadeira de macarrão. Um pé sério, altão. Assim resolveu tudo.
De quê?
Quem tava com ele? E tá movimentado a tudo, viu, filho? Aí quer dizer que quem foi? Tu sabe quem foi?
Não deu pra saber quem foi, não.
Hoje.
Se foi ele, não. Eu não vi. Quando eu vi na cozinha, tava os 3 gatos aí, a Naninha. Mas veio dormir agora de manhã, mas... Que é isso aí? Eu peguei os 2 caras lá, os caras eu peguei os 2. Tira aí esse negócio aí pra fora, essa moto aí.
Tu gasta mais quanto?
Oxente. 2.000 diamantes.
R$2.000.
2.000 coisas.
2.000 moedas. Aí.
Aquele que tem negócio aí não adianta.
Não é aquele que já...
Jato.
Só que é depressa, não?
Pois é, o pai faz secada, rapaz.
Olha o tapete.
Vou tentar ele.
Não, não tô sabendo quem é.
Pegou qual?
Peguei os 2.
O 2.000 moedas.
Uhum. Com aquela 2.000 de hoje, né?
E outro, não gasta mais nada depois daquela, não.
Não.
Você quer chá também?
Porque eu acho que não valeu a pena, não. Normal que tu gastou o que? Pega o celular. O celular é bom?
Agora que eu joguei uma partida com ele.
Hoje vai
Não, a movimento tá bom, não tá ruim não. Né? Tem que tá mais ruim, na rua. Tem muita loja aberta. Mas tem gente. Lá no teu pontinho você foto. Quando eu passei de fato, vai sair de mim. O Dudu só tem.
O som tá lá, o som.
Não tem moto lá.
Esse cara sou eu. Quem? Minha barriga é pesada desde ontem. Que foi que nós estávamos? Que foi que nós jantamos? Já tá.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
Goes for really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Ele tá bem em cima, da agora do fogão em cima.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kvaratskhelia. Beraldo cuts out the pass. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Now that's a lovely exchange. Takes a shot. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Donatoni. Baresi does well to get it back. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, easy pickings there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Well, he's gone for goal!
Nem chegou ainda.
And again, the keeper stands strong.
Messi really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Zanetti. Zola. Good effort from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No goals as yet. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Donatoni. And the finish! That's another chance. Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Flamengo have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has been cut short. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's made its way to him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision, and he's in on Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
O americano tá doente lá, com a doença velha. Aí a mulher... O cara queria comprar a moto dele, né? Ele disse que ia vender. Só que ele não podia... Porque ele queria o dinheiro, só queria passar a moto dele nessa aqui, ó. Aí acabou vamos passar a sua mulher. A corporação, ela...
Zola is always playing with one eye
ela
on the
pega
spectacular.
E vende a moto pro cara. Aí ele, não, passa pra mim, cara.
Back into the middle. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele. Now it's Batistuta. Half an hour played now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching passes played there. Beraldo. Roberto Carlos. Donatoni. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Flamengo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Thuram knocks it into space. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lovely. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Batistuta. Good ball, good take. Short changes him with that pass. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Flamengo are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Isso é um pouquinho de falha que não vendeu, bicho. Vou falar pra ele. Tem uma gente diferente lá, não tem naquele ponto agora, Zé? Percebeu? Tá lá. Cabelinho raspado, mano.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Xavi Alonso. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Palmeiras really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Já é quarta aqui, então. De madrugada, assim, já de manhã, assim, acordado ainda. Ele dormiu aqui, deixou o coração ligado, não foi? Ele tá gerando bicho aí de noite. Nem botou só ali pra carregar, para brava.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 9.
Here we go again.
Vai ser substituído.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Zanetti crosses. And that should get the job done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti, up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Donatoni. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donatoni looking for the run. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played. Kvaratskhelia. That's an imaginative pass, and that is expertly dealt with. Pullet. Zola. Zola. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now it's Donatoni. And he cuts out the supply. Schmeichel sends that a long way. No, he refuses to take the bait. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice sequence of passes, this. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Era a última velocidade. Ele meio que é baixinho, para esse turno não dá pra. O drible dele tá na 27. Dá pra botar um pouco na força do chute lá. Força do chute não vai mais, não. Vai mais. Máximo vai na 29.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8. Camisa 27. Camisa 80.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Showing great feet there. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Roberto
Carlos. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There will be a throw-in. Zanetti. And it's Rodri. Half an hour gone in the second half. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Pull it. Here's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Zola. Not the most accurate pass.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And he's had a hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now. Palmeiras really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Just a whisker away.
Eu dei logo uns 3 de 100, nem ninguém. É pra dar uns 900 logo. Aí vai pegar logo essa merda, não pegar. Aí veio. Ele veio primeiro, tem? Aí eu fiquei com 1.300 moedas. Você não pega esse outro doido.
Zanetti. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that looks a real chance!
Tentar pegar porque.
No mistake!
Vai pegar. Aí.
It was a great finish.
Aí vinha aquele meu vez que não tem, vinha jogar você meio parar.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Aí no outro não vi. Eu pensei que seria pela.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Pegou o Zola.
Peguei,
now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left.
Eu dormi mal demais ontem, cara.
Neatly clipped into space.
Eu vou pegar, não pegou, rasgou o dinheiro.
Flamengo really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be.
Pegou com mais quantos giros?
He's being urged to shoot. It's a pretty loose pass. And the number on the board is 3. Serginho. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And he's cut it out. Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Serviço, falar pra você tirar meu horário lá e trabalhar de novo.
And that is it. The referee has.
Rapaz, a Konami teve pena de tu não, fez tu investir mais de $300 dessa vez.
Foi mesmo.
Down by the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflection.
Eu acho a gameplay dele igual, sim, mais ou menos igual a do Ronaldinho. Toque duplo ele tem, mais rápido. Deixa eu ver aqui se ele é mais rápido do Ronaldinho.
Pensei que iria vir mais fácil.
Não é nada fácil não.
Ele é SA, pô.
O que é SA?
É. Zula. Zula é SA.
É, não.
Olha aí.
Ah, tá. SA aí. Nada. É porque tá em inglês aí mesmo.
É, Lu. É, só que SA. Saiu, né?
Pô, dá pra melhorar mais o drible dele. Sem mexer na condução.
Ficou bom que pegou o Miller também.
Eu sei que o saco dele tá bem. Só uma olhada no outro não tem?
Quem?
Não foi água seca, derramou desse pardoense. O leite, ó, o leite não derramou pelo chão. Não, amor, eu vi, eu tô falando assim, não, entendeu? Tá aqui ganho.
Esse bicho aqui não tem não, ele é...
Não tem?
É, que vai ser... A batida dele é diferente, ó. Igor, já entra hoje pra nós. Bateu o X1.
Blitz dele é bom, Hudson. Mais tarde entrou.
É, pô.
Para testar a formação nova do Velry.
Formação nova.
Velry falou que tá com uma formação secreta. Que...
Pega. Bicho é bom mesmo.
Aí joga.
Não, só mais tarde. Se o cara começar agora, pô, vai mais. Tá 2 horas a vista do cara já tá. Longe.
Como é que eu tenho desse tanto?
Treina aí cabeça, hoje iremos fazer um jogo de titãs.
Hoje eu vou trabalhar, pô. Só até 5 horas eu tô em casa.
Lá naquele 20 lá que não sei se lá tu trabalha. Você que chegou da menina lá do cabelo fachado? Lá de frente do jornal.
Eles venderam lá, hein? Agora daquela mesma dona da ótica lá, que onde eu fico ali.
Qual que tá falando? 10 a 20 ou mix 10 a 20?
Isso, daí.
Não, né? O mix eu tô falando do outro.
Daquela menina lá.
Do lado aqui da cor de celular. É preto o nome?
Eu sei.
Lá tem que de fechar. Chegou uma mesinha de Centro-Homem do Paraíba. Paraíba não. Da Libiane. Marrinha.
Vocês foram comprar o quê?
Um boné. Negócio de dinheiro. Menina, sai. Vai dar um copo. Entendeu?
Que dormir, vocês dormir um ladinho não, acho.
Eu dormi que hora mesmo? Ah, Deus, hein?
Vamos escovar. Eu vou abrir só de tarde, eu acho.
Tá fechado, Paraíba.
No Paraíba é uma loja que fecha qualquer coisinha. Um dia que eles abrem só 10 horas.
Eu acho que foi estranho.
Uma loja que hoje até meio-dia é feriado, né? Lá no serviço lá, os caras vão trabalhar meia tarde.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's in a great position here.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
Pull it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Kimmich. Can he finish? Goal! Vasco da Gama! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vasco da Gama are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Zola.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Threads one in. Subimendi. Pele bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! That's another chance. They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's found goes for a shot! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he spark a counter here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, nice interception. Zola quietly revving up. Half an hour played now. Now he's got space here. Tonali. There he goes, motoring forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pele gets flagged offside. Now it's Torres. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And they've got their lead back. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Good running, strong and purposeful. Iwobi is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Tonali tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Corner then. Maldini can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pele. Vasco da Gama have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found a way past. Zola. And here's Torres. And Zola! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Pele. Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Messi. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position.
Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zubimendi. And it's Iwobi. Tries to pass it through. Maldini. Zola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zola, given the lift of his goal, it's played through for him. Mendy. Zubimendi. And Iwobi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, cracking ball. Zola. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Mendy defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Zola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Fired deep towards the back post. Thuram tries to clear. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Now this could be a chance. Opts to play it back. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It will be. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Kimmich. Vieira cuts out the pass. Zola.
Tá girando bem.
Zubimendi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Torres. And they're on him in a flash. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Vasco da Gama looking to pass their way through. Well, now here's...
Só falta segurar a bola mais pouco.
E essa ficha que tu mandou aí, o drible dele ficou quanto?
São as fixa boa.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 26.
Ah, he's given it away.
Camisa 9. Camisa 19.
What a throw in.
Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Zubimendi carries the ball down the right. And that is...
Volta para ganhar, Paul.
And it's hit the woodwork and out. He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Ronaldinho. And this is...
Tá só treinando.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Tô só tentando jogar mesmo normal.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Vou fazer o drible, fazer o chute. Deixa eu arrumar a casa do pai que eu vou...
Looking for options for movement.
Sentar do outro lado.
Stood up well to him there.
Daqui a pouco eu vou mexer na ficha dele de novo aqui. Achei que ele tá cansando muito o
And it's Palmer. Oh, what has happened here? He's on it. Can he get...
PSR agora tenta jogar sério e fazer os dribles.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, what a stunning save.
Entendi.
Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Driving forward. And here's Messi. Can he get away here?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tu já sabe já os dribles tudo.
Aims beyond the defence. Girassi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Zola. They really do have to make something of this. He's had a shot.
A batida dele eu não tô achando não, acertei ainda não.
And
Deixa eu ver essa ficha que tu mandou aqui.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Porque o chute dele fraco tem que ser mais de perto da área. Os chutes.
Não, mas ainda agora eu chutei forte de lá, de longe também. Não foi essas coisas. Tá igual quando eu peguei o outro primeiro. Mexer na ficha aqui. Então tá fechado então? Confirma aí.
Bota fica do meio aí.
Aí eu vou mexer aqui na ficha aqui.
Que tem mais drible.
Mandou um diabo, foi? Rapaz, eu tinha visto uma ficha melhor do que essa. Tentar fazer aqui. Esse daí é. Só botar o normal dele aqui pra ver. O normal aqui já ficou o drible de 101. Normal. Esse daqui é melhor, será? Melhor deixar essa aí então.
Tá boa essa aí.
Esse aqui é a normal dele. Aí.
Tem ó que mexer nele não então. Vai no treino lá. Faz os dribles tal. E chute. Facho girou chapou. Rosto chorando de rir.
Dele. Tentar aqui o escudo dele, porque dali não. É forte o escudo dele.
Bom demais ele.
Bora, hoje eu não vou trabalhar nem lá no serviço não, no outro não.
Já faz o toque duplo na HR que quer ver.
Aí. Fazer o toque no R1. Cada R1 tá fazendo de buff no R1 aí, o toque duplo. Segurando o R1. De novo.
Vendi.
Eu vou tirar umas faltas aqui com ele, né? Pra não ser a batida
Só
dele.
falta tu tocar bola MSM.
É porque o treinador não é de toque de bola, pô. Tá no treinador errado. Os caras não se aproximam, eu adianto muito o passe. Aí o escudo dele é bom.
SLK. Bem demais ele.
Vou testar aqui a solta dele aqui pra mim. Tá batendo.
Taimala no toque duplo.
Quer ficar mal é aqui, ó. Rapaz. Esse salto é difícil da porra. Joguei. E o outro são 2. Esse me cansa conversa.
Sai daí no pelute.
Prob, só foi prob mesmo.
Beleza, quando tu for limpar aqui a sala, tu me fala, que eu vou tomar um banho.
pra baixo aí agora.
Foi no meio da rua.
Como assim pra baixo?
Pra baixo.
Pro outro lado.
Pro outro lado, sem ser pra frente, igual tá aí. Vai pra cima, vai. Pra cima. Pra cima.
Pra cá?
Pra cima assim, ó.
Pra cá?
É. Ele pega, ele se pega. Tá errado.
Olha meu, desce não.
Normal. Dá no cara do nome lá pra cá.
Aqui, então é assim.
Dá no cima dele, né? Vai pra cima. Tá indo errado.
Não,
Se perde, é?
pra baixo não é. Por isso que eu tô falando que quando eu tô de lado aqui, ó.
Pra aí tu sabe.
Pra cá eu sei.
Pega aí de novo no jogo aí. Tira esse jogador do cara.
Deixa eu jogar, deixa eu jogar.
Olha os outros aqui.
Tipo aqui, ó. Tô correndo aqui.
Aí, ó. Tipo aí, ó. Aí fez certo.
Ó. É porque tem que segurar pra cá.
Aí fez certo. Vai aí agora pra baixo. Vai. Não, aí né?
Pra baixo não aqui.
Ah, tá certo. Aí vai pra cima.
É porque o lado aqui.
É o lado que tu se confunde aqui, pô.
É, né? Porque quando eu tô aqui, ó. Aqui eu sei que eu subo pra baixo, tem, ó.
Bem que sabe.
Pois é. Aí quando eu tô aqui, não é esse pra baixo, esse é pro lado. Eu vou subir aqui.
Quando tá subindo é pro lado. É. Tem que pegar esse time aí nas partidas.
Isso aqui me atrapalha. Por isso que eu tô começa aqui, ó. Aí começa, não tô aqui, começa aqui.
Aí se não precisar dele, não precisa aprender mais não. Isso é, só esse time aí, pô, tem que pegar. Tu começa a jogar X1, faz igual eu. Tu pega a bola, tu tenta. Toda vez que tu tiver espaço pra voltar pra ir fazendo toque duplo, um tempo tu faz.
Voltando.
É, voltando, não indo pro gol, voltando também tu faz. Se tu pegar lá na linha de lateral lá, tu faz, mesmo não tem ninguém na frente, só pra pegar as mães. Eu tava era desse jeito aí, eu não sabia fazer só pra cima. Aí, pra todo lado que eu peguei eu tava fazendo, comecei a fazer mesmo não tendo jogador. Aí agora quando tem, eu sei. Aí também tem que evitar fazer com os caras que não tem, o Messi.
No Messi não tem.
O Messi não tem, já tem que evitar mais.
Mas aquele outro lá dá pra fazer de boa com ele.
Ó, tu tem que jogar com o Zola.
Aquele que muda de
Botar o
direção.
Neymar no segundo tempo também. Pelé também, o dele também é bonzinho. O Ronaldinho principal, o Ronaldinho. O jeito que tu tá aí, ó. Tu tiver com a bola, o cara estiver marcando só enquanto tá uma máquina aí, é só marcar, fazer voltando. É. Precisa ir pra cima. Se ir pra cima, é só fazer voltando.
Tem aquela ficha que ficou em falta, não acho que 60 e
Essa
pouco.
automática é boa. Pensei que as outras equilibrou mais pra ele melhorar de passe. Joga X1, pô, vai fazendo. Tu não tá ganhando mesmo, tá botando pra ganhar.
Não tô jogando ranqueado, né? Tô...
Aí tu joga ranqueada mesmo, aí tu vai ficando com a bola, tu ficar com a bola e fazer.
Agora se eu vou jogar. É porque eu tô jogando, querendo fazer isso aqui, no contra-ataque. É
Pois
caixa,
é, que eu tô falando. Tu quer fazer só indo pra cima, tu quer fazer já. Na hora que os caras tá vindo, mesmo como se tu soubesse 100%. Aí os caras pegam a bola e vêm no contra-ataque. Aí tu fazendo igual que eu tô te falando. No pleito eu fiz umas 2 vezes naquele gol lá. Antes dele vir me marcar, depois eu girei, aí fui fazendo ele mesmo. Tenta ficar com a bola também, girar. Aí. É fácil demais, pô, tu compreender igual eu tava falando aqui.
Vai vir logo aqui, ó. Agora começa a ideia fatal, você jeito aí, ó.
Mas liga de presta não, ele entra demais.
Não, mas todos que eu fiz e bate no gol é gol.
O outro dá, o outro ele dá só. Esse aí também, esse aí é nele. Se o cara fizer certo. Aí tu quer fazer o drible só indo pro gol. Aí vai ter mais zagueiro, pô, faz voltando. Vai voltando pro teu gol. Pega os gols e vai fazendo até lá no teu gol agora. Seguida.
Tá no meu gol aqui pra trás.
É, pega os gols aí. Seguida.
Não, seguida aqui.
Normal, você fez. Toda vez que tu fizer, pode soltar os análises tudo. Ele pega esse time aí também, vai fazendo. Esse é coisa, né? Pra cima. Vai, pra cima. Tem que pegar esse time agora pra racinar vertical.
Tem que descer uma tela,
Não tem esse time aqui, não. Agora vai subir. Perfeito. Toda oportunidade na parte dele que tu tiver, tem que ser. Eu vou dizer, se tu tiver com a bola, ele marca mais é alto bloco. Se tiver com a bola, tu for fazendo voltando, ele não vai em cima dele.
Eu tenho que conseguir pra tu construir a loja.
Aí tu quer fazer só empurro do gol do cara, ele pega, tá um contra-ataque.
Aí tem o Ronaldinho, tem ele que faz o Neymar, né?
E o Neymar não sei muito bem, porque o Neymar não sabe o que faz isso aí de fora. Até no peito tu quer fazer saindo pro gol. Faz tentando mudar as posições pro outro cara. Claro que ele não tá indo.
Engraçado que começa aqui aquele de virar a direção. Começa aqui, ó.
É bom, assim, né? Porque ele é de baixo. Pode estudar Efootball, ele estuda. Ele mandou um vídeo ontem ele estudando lá. Aceleração, velocidade, não sei o que mais. Isso é raro.
Não adianta pra fazer o que ele faz.
Vai saindo pro gol. Aí, rapaz, não jogar. Não é fácil, não.
Não, pô. Tipo, eu sei fazer, só que é difícil acertar na hora que é difícil.
Por isso que tu deve fazer mais no meio do campo aí, ó, quando tiver mais espaço. Aquele que o
Tipo
Ronaldinho lá
aqui,
na gaveta. Eu comecei lá no meio do campo. Ah, pô. Eu vim no meio do campo aí eu fiz. Tem 360 não, né?
Acho que tem.
Só que tu fazendo assim, ó, quando tu tiver com a bola, os caras não vão em cima. Aí tu vai aprendendo e fazendo já. Aí depois tu vai só jogando certo, tentando tabelar. Fazer só quando tiver o momento, a hora
Só que é
certa.
difícil fazer aqui mesmo.
Olha o jeito que tu já tá mexendo já agora no controle, tá nesse lado.
Antes eu apertava 2 vezes pra fazer, porque eu achava que, como eu fazia não saía na hora, eu achava que isso aqui demora pra fazer.
Agora, se for pra tu tentar aprender isso aí depois se tu for aprender o toque duplicação, igual eu tô fazendo, tu não consegue não. Porque tu joga só pro 4 dedos. Vai desse aí, quando tiver com a bola na partida, indo pra lá, não no fundo do gol. Aí depois tu não pensa na hora, porque eu tô perdido, agoniado.
Porque na hora eu jogo acelerado, não vai parando não.
Tu agonia, fácil, tu dá passe, do nada, assim. O cara marcar, tu dá os passos. Não passa a bola no meio campo.
Puxa meu zagueiro pra atacar o...
Joga aí, eu bato ela na live. Esse cara sou eu.